Hey, 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 I really hope that you all are having a blessed day. So, the reason why I'm on again is because God has given me a word, you guys. This word makes me tremble, you guys. When God was speaking this word unto me, I just, ooh, like, I'm noticing as days go by, like, the Lord speaking to me, like, it's just, I can't handle it. Like, I can't explain it, but like my body trembles after God is through talking. Okay, um, I don't know if that's a change going on because I do know that God is changing a lot of things. Like the way He speaks to us in times past, like He's doing new things, like out with the old, in with the new, in all areas. That God sees fit. Amen. So anyway, let me just deliver this here. You guys know I have it written down, so just bear with me while I get through everything. I hear the word of the Lord saying, "You're crossing over." And all of the weapons of war forming against you, I heard the weapons of war and the wages of war forming against you shall be defeated. The journey has been long and hard, but I have been with you, looking after you and protecting you. The key sign of this, the Father was telling me, is that you made it through. You're still here today listening to this word. He said this is the key sign that He has been with you, because if He had not been with you, surely you had perished. Surely you had fallen. Surely you had been defeated. Amen. Many people left and abandoned you. They abandoned ship, God said, while you were going through. But I, the Lord, have been your stay. He say, pray for those who have deceitfully used you. For many of them shall go through, and it won't be as easy for them as it was for you. I mean, not to say that everything that you went through was easy, amen. But He just wants you to understand that yours is like a piece of cake, piece of pie. When it comes to them, it won't be as easy for them because they won't have Him to lean on, you know what I'm saying, to go to depend on, you know what I'm saying, to push them through, to strengthen them in times when they're weak. Amen. He says they will seek you out, but He says, I'm taking you away to a new location. You may try to seek out people from the past yourself as well, but you won't be able to find them either. He says, for I am doing a new thing. He says, out with the old and in with the new. The old, he says, the old will not be permitted where I'm taking you. He says, the battle you faced was long and hard for many of you, but I needed you to grasp and understand certain things within you that was not like me, that that had to go. Amen. So He says he needed us to grasp and to understand certain things within us that was not like Him, that had to go. Many think that when I am silent within their midst, it's because I'm like them, or I'm in agreement with what they do. But he says, but now I shall speak. He says, but now I shall speak. Now I shall reveal ways that will not be permitted. I want you to be sustained. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Not only you getting there, but in when you get there, He wants you to still be able to be sustained. He doesn't want the enemy coming in and kicking you out, okay? Forcing you out by things that we are doing in God's midst that gives the enemy access into our lives. Amen. Things our children might be doing. You know what I'm saying? In God's eyesight, that you know what I'm saying? Like, we not only have to keep guard and watch ourselves, we got to keep guard and watch what our kids are doing too, for the different places where God is going to cause us to dwell, spiritually and physically. Amen. For the enemy will still be around, seeking whom he may devour. I must make you wise and alert to his schemes. Many of you speak that you see what the enemy is doing, and some indeed you have seen what the enemy is doing, but now you shall see through my eyes. where nothing shall be unnoticed or missed. Amen. The enemy knows that you have been made aware of his old schemes and weak attempts. Now he shall pick up the pace. He will send amongst you people who share your vision and speak as if they were sent by my hand to do my will, that you will later find out that they were nothing but just Judases. Amen. Now do you understand the importance in me saying you must see. I'm sorry. Forgive me, guys. Oh, Lord, I can't even speak right, Lord. I was writing so fast too. Forgive me, you guys. So he said that we're gonna see that they were nothing but Judases. But what he was saying, what I'm trying to say is, Lord, I just want to say it like he said it without adding or taking away. Y'all, forgive me. Oh, Lord, the trembling. Okay. He says, now do you understand the importance in me saying you must see with my vision. That's why he was saying that we got to be able to see through his eyes. He is to the part where, a minute ago where he had me to say, some of us, we say from our mouths that we see what the enemy is doing. We have seen. And he say, very well, we did see. Now it's like he's trying to take us into a deeper level where we not just see with our eyes, but we see from his eyes. He's given us his vision, so that so he wants us to be able to see from his vision and from his perspective, the way that he sees things. Amen. The Lord gave me Matthew chapter 10 verse 16. It says, I am sending you out like sheep among wolves. Therefore be as shrewd as snakes and as innocent as doves. The Father says all of this will be hastened in his time. That's talking about the crossing over, everything that he's speaking. So he's preparing us before we get here. We know we don't serve no last minute God. He always on time. He gonna make sure that you know before you cross over. So you can't say, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, God already preparing you. He making preparations so you will know. Amen. Warning come for destruction.